Good morning, you guys. How is everybody doing? I know I'm on a little late. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to come into the room as soon as my phone starts ringing. As soon as it got close time for me to get on. Okay. How is everybody doing today? Let me see. Hey, Nikolai. Hey, Shan. Who else is in here? Let's talk. Hey, Miss Diane. Hey, Shirley. How you guys doing today? Or this morning? Have y'all had y'all cup of coffee or tea? Hot lemon water. Y'all know what? Hot lemon water with ginger and cinnamon in it. Cause I love coffee. Sometimes I think I just be wanting that warmness. So sometimes what I'll do is because I drink so much coffee, because I drink coffee any time of the day, especially if I have a sweet taste. Instead of eating something sweet, because I have some skinny syrup that's sugar free. I make some coffee, put some of that syrup in it. It helps to kill that craving for some sugar. But sometimes I have to make me some hot lemon water, put ginger and cinnamon in it, and put a little bit of that skinny syrup in it. That's better too. It's healthier than the coffee. Let's see. Hey, Miss Shirley, Miss Diane, Daryl, the Alabama hitter. I'm glad everybody is doing well. I am. Miss Nicole. I wanted to get on this morning. I was supposed to get on yesterday, but I wanted to get on this morning. And I always say do about an hour, okay? Because I know a lot of y'all are at work. I want to talk about the mayhem in Memphis, the Young Dolph and the FBG Ducks case. And one of the reasons why the FBG Ducks case, as I had said in another video, I have definitely taken an interest in. I pay very, very close attention to FBG Ducks case. I've done quite a few videos on it, on his case. I don't, well, in the past, I don't now. I kind of watch it because Mama Duck kind of keep everybody abreast of what's going on with FBG Duck. But as soon as I learned about FBG Duck and started watching FBG Duck's case, I saw immediately the similarities in FBG Duck's case and Young Dolph's case. FBG Duck's case is a RICO. Uh, Young Dolph's case is they doing something with that as far as on the federal side, okay? And I FBG Duck's case is big, and I think it could be bigger if they go all the way up to the top, right? Now, with FBG Duck's case, the rumor is that King Von was the one that paid for his hit or whatever. We know King Von is not with us anymore. He's passed on. Well, he was killed, of course, and like 2 months exactly after FBG Duck. Um, and they said the rumor is that when he was on video over at O Block, paying those young dudes, he was actually paying them for Duck's hit. Now that's what everybody says. I'll try that with the apple cider vinegar. I love apple cider vinegar. I love vinegar, and that's the word. Okay. Now it's hard for me to believe that King Von was involved and Dirk wasn't. Okay, because we know that they were joined at the hip. I just kind of believe that, Duck was killed simply because the same thing that happened with Young Dolph, except for Young Dolph Young Dolph was already up there. And he did it, with his own money and things of that nature. He didn't need a record label. FB Duck had just signed with a record label, and I think they knew he was getting ready to blow up. He was getting ready to be real, real big, bigger than even them. And their way of their jealousy and their way of putting their thumb on him was to take him out. That's exactly what happened with young Dolph. Okay. Young Dolph had quite a bit of things going. Okay. I don't know about any gang ties or anything. But as it relates to young Dolph, but he had quite a bit things going. He was getting ready to invest in water. Okay, he was going to he was get working that deal for also his artists, all of his artists. um you start thinking about like all of these things that young Dolph was getting ready to do that he had spoken about. It seems like after he was killed, you saw other Memphis artists kind of running with that, as it relates to water deals and things of that nature. He was had invested in the weed business. Now you see, and hey, I don't get mad at people for doing what they think is best for them as far as business. I get mad at people when they try and stop somebody else's blessings, such as taking their life and plotting, having hits and stuff put on them and things of that nature. That bothers me. And so that's the reason why I've always said, like I said, when I found out about Duck and started watching his case, those hits were similar because Young Dolph's case was also a hit too. I think we're going to start to see. I thought that it was going to be some stuff to happen in Young Dolph's case in March. But it didn't happen, but it's going to. Of course, we do know that everything that has a beginning has an ending. I mean, there has to be an ending. So everything that's supposed to happen, even if it don't happen when it's supposed to, it's still gonna happen. Okay, because his case cannot go on forever, and those that was involved in his case will be taken down. But if Duck's case, if they was to get everybody in Duck's case, because Vaughn is gone on, I do believe that Dirk would be involved some kind of way. That's just my opinion. I do. I believe that he would, because I think Duck has some beef with Dirk also. Okay. Um, and even now, because I heard Mama Duck say it one day, who's paying for some of these high price attorneys, right? Their case is federal, and I think we're going to start to see before it's over, but it's already happening. That Young Dolph's case is federal, okay? Um, because of the gang activities, probably the gang affiliations, the hits, the solicitations, the money that was distributed out, crossing state lines on quite a few things. Um, the you know, all of that stuff will start to come out. Okay. Mama G says, "Good morning. Having my coffee, trying to get settled into our new place. Not young anymore. Oh, congratulations on your new place. Congratulations. It's not easy moving. I moved last year, okay, and it was not easy. I hate moving. I do. I hate moving. I dreaded it, although I was excited to be moving to where I was moving to. I hated packing up my stuff and moving. I did. I hate packing. April is in. Oh, Clarinetta says April is indictment month. Hey, we gonna claim it, so that Young Dog's family can get um, a justice in totality. But I would have to say the Young Dog's case has brought a lot of um, eyes and stuff because of the curiosity. Some of it is curiosity, some of it is fear, especially those that are involved. I was quite shocked at people who may not have been involved in the beginning, but was able to take the bait on getting involved in this Young Dog's case. Hey, but everybody has a decision to make. Every grown person makes his or her own decision. And some of these people that got in knee deep thinking that they could play with the feds, they did that to themselves. Nobody else did that to them. No money, no promises is enough for me to put myself out there to get involved in violations and committing federal crimes as some of these people have as it relates to this Young Dog's case. That's the reason why I say Young Dog's case is it mirrors FBG Duck, but just because of all of the components, all of the things that happened in the Young Dog's case. Because I never understood how these people can do stuff and then think they could pay somebody to cover it up. And you got grown ass men and women taking money, jumping right in like crash dummies. You old fools. You bunch of damn crash dummies. I pay you to clean this up for me. You jumping in like a crash dummy, violating people. And sometimes when people start to violate you, they become obsessed with you, especially if they have a mental illness. They'll start, it's no longer a work for them, it's obsession at some point. You know what I mean? Hey, rest in peace, young Dolph. He said, "What's popping it?" And I got to tell y'all, when believe it, tell us, give us the tea. We having morning coffee. We're talking about the mayhem in Memphis at this point. And hey, I was thinking about what Steve Mulroy saying, that they're going to start utilizing the death penalty. But with some of these people, they so messed up. They might think it's he helping to take them out of their misery. He's helping to take them out of their misery. Yeah, tell it, rest in peace, young dog. I guess he's typing. Y'all, make sure if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't shared the video, make sure you shared it. Clarinetta says, I'm all ears too. I've been seeing Kenny Money and them popping their stuff now. I did see what Kenny Money posted either this morning or last night, that his Instagram is starting to act up. He said, "Don't start hating on him." So, God in them need to leave that boy Instagram alone. Yeah, it's real talk with Tamara at gmail.com. Um, Rest in peace, Young Dog says, y'all know Kenny Money popping it lately, right? He got a call yesterday from an individual who used to do the same to Dolph, saying he think he gonna get what Dolph got real soon. Then he hung up, no cap. Oh wow. So they so jealous of them. Um I told y'all that's what it was. They get jealous of these young men popping their stuff. They don't like seeing them popping their stuff, and they didn't like seeing Young Dolph. It wasn't like Young Dolph was taking money out of their mouths, or he was spending his own money when he was popping this stuff, and they couldn't stand it. So we see Kenny Money. He's showing his jewelry. Kenny Money showing the blue jewelry, the blue diamonds. They spending money, you know, and it's their very own money, and they can't stand it. They saw he went and got blue diamonds and called him. Yeah, I know that's what makes them jealous, those blue diamonds. Yeah, jealousy and pocket watching. Um, I, I have to say, and this is just my opinion. Let me fix me another cup of coffee, y'all. Hold on one second, because it was something that I noticed. I want to talk about it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Whew. Um. Okay, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry. I bought a new microwave. A new microwave. Not microwave, but new coffee pot. And it'll brew my coffee and stuff for me in the morning, but it'll just shut off. I'm not used to that. So I had to heat up my coffee. Yeah, I made a chicken spaghetti yesterday that was so fire. Oh my god. I used the spinach noodles, the spinach organic spinach spaghetti noodles, and it was so delicious, okay? But what I've noticed is um I saw Big Jook um had Big Homie G on his page, okay? And Big Homie G was counting money and things of that nature. I get extremely suspicious when I start seeing those little young dudes because Big Jook don't normally really deal with those young dudes like that. Okay. Big Jook don't normally, okay, um hang around those little dudes like that. So when I start seeing that he's having some type of interaction with him, it kind of, it just kind of um I don't know, my antennas kind of go up. Queen T making chilling spaghetti. I'm glad you saw that, Miss T, because you already know why they did that. And he put the money on top of his head. Be for real. But tell them, send them, they gon' get sent back in a box this time. Monica said, "Big Jiggle, Lord have mercy, Monica." Yeah, I tell you, my like I said, my antennas start going up when I start seeing stuff like that. Big Homie G showing his his 500,000, and he did, put the money on his head. So you have to watch them. I know Big 30 had been rapping because see, I know Big Homie G and if I'm not mistaken, Big Homie G and Big 30 and them are all pretty cool. And for the most part, I never saw, or maybe I had not paid it any attention. I never seen Big Homie G beefing with anybody. Um, I don't think, maybe it's because but when I saw Big Jook with him and putting the camera on him, we know that Big Jook and them, their strategy is to send people like them out, like Big Homie G and them. Their strategy is to send them out. So I start to get extremely curious. That's you start to have all types of epiphanies. Light bulbs start going off in your head that is something that is going on, because like I said, um the other one, Big 30, had been posting subliminals and stuff on his account. And I think it's a damn shame that Gotti and them, Gotti has tried to be low key. Gotti has been very low key. I think it was Angela herself came over on my page today saying, keep Angela out of this, talking about her family royalty and all that. And she was, interested in Gotti. I just sipped on my coffee. I haven't found the words yet to respond, and I'm trying to decide on if I am going to respond, but I did see it. You know what I mean? I just kind of sipped. It's on the and it's funny because whoever it was, and I believe it was Angela herself, whoever it was, they posted a comment this morning on a video that I did last month about Angela and Gotti. Gotti wanted to, floss with Angela while, Mia J is sad for Valentine's Day. So hell, it happened. I did it in February. And so all of a sudden they want to come over to my page. Talking about Angela was, she talked about Gotti on her show with her dad, and she was interested in him. Leave Angela the F out of this. Angela's family is royalty. Okay. Y'all can go look at that comment. My subscribers can go look at that comment. I'm sipping on coffee. Monica says, ask Angela how much he making per month from being his hired girl. Angela got bigger fish to worry about. I'm telling you, she got bigger fish to fry. If she gonna hang in there. She sure got some big fish to fry if she gonna hang in there. Cause Gotti got bigger roles ahead of him. Tougher roles, I'll say that. And Little Miss Muffin says, let her have it, Miss T. Tamo A says, she didn't want him then, and she don't want him now. How old is Big 30? Recipe Sean Dawg said, read my comment, Miss T and Monica J yesterday. Okay, I missed it. Let me go back up. And I will speak on what happened in California yesterday, but it's a little too early. I'm finna put everything on the table. Ooh, well, we like it when you put everything on the table. I'm telling you. Monica says, Angela paid by Diddy and Jay-Z to keep Gotti in line. I mean, they do some weird stuff in Hollywood. If she felt like, because they posted, Angela told her dad that dudes in the industry like to date multiple women. Well, what has changed? Ain't a damn thing changed, So, I mean, out of all the people on, this is what I don't understand. Out of all the damn folks on YouTube, my channel don't even have 10,000 subscribers. How in the hell they find me and want to come and comment on my post? Angela, your dad is a preacher. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Leave me alone. She needs to be trying to rebuke Gotti. She needs to be trying to rebuke him. Okay? Miss Muffin not a billionaire. She lying. Gotti don't even got a billion. Dolph do, though, got plenty. Yeah, I don't believe. I think Gotti got $100 million loan from a record company. I remember him putting that on his page. He got $100 million from, and he got to pay that back. He put the name of the record company. I don't think it was Capitol Records. I don't think it was Arista. It was. I can't think of it. But it's a well-known record company. If y'all said it, I would be able to. I would know if I saw it. I just can't think of it. He put it on his page like last year. $100 million deal. We knocked it out the park. He said that. Shit. Okay, Daryl says check my email. Okay, let me check it. If our people wasn't killing each other in places like Memphis, the Chi, DFW, etc., imagine where we could be as a. I'm telling you, Interscope. You're absolutely right, Cypress TV. It was Interscope. Thank you. It was definitely Interscope. It was Interscope. Okay. And you're right, Gristle Hardaway. Our people, that's why I can't understand why we get so jealous. Like somebody like young Dolph should have never been taken out. Somebody that had learned the recipe, that was not a slave and that could teach these young dudes, okay, um, the recipe. Instead, the young dudes take crumbs to take out somebody that could ultimately help them. That's the reason why I say a lot of what's going on now with our people, we shoot our own selves in the foot. He paying it back by pimping Glorilla. I'm sure he got to make payments, and he making them payments off of pimping Glorilla. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me check my email. Hold on. Hey, P-Mom. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Dara, I didn't get it. Did you send it to Real Talk with Tamra at gmail.com? I didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't get it. I'm looking at my email right now. I'm just now looking at my email from quite a few things. Y'all, thank y'all for y'all's emails. I'm real bad about checking my emails and stuff. Hold on. Um, oh y'all. Okay, I got it. It went to my other mail. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna respond to you when I get off. She got them football shoulders, Clarinetta. Thank you to everybody who I didn't get an opportunity to respond to that sent me an email. Because I'm looking at some of my emails. Some of my email going out spam too. I had to go look at my spam. It's full. So if I have not responded to you, I appreciate you guys' condolences. Really, I do a whole lot. She said Memphis, Mississippi on. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you all hit the like button. And Trick Daddy need to sue all of them because he said F nigga free first. Yeah, he did say it. And he's been saying that. Hey, Aster type boy. A-star type boy. Yeah, Gmail be tripping sometimes, sending the emails to yeah. Y'all, as y'all come in, make sure y'all hit the like button. I would really appreciate that a whole lot if y'all hit the like button. Well, yeah, y'all. I tell you, this is something. Hold on, I'm trying to look at the comments that I missed. But what I was saying about Yo Gotti, that $100 million deal, they was like, well, how do you pay it back? He pay it back by pimping his artists. Like I said, they go get the artists that come from. Okay, they get the artists that come from the trenches. You know what I mean? And they are not used to a whole lot. And so if you give them $50,000, they good. Give them $50,000 every. What do they get paid quarterly? They get $50,000 quarterly, where they probably made $2 million. That's a lot of money to them. That's more money than what they've ever had. And so Gotti able to keep $1 million to trick off on Angela, and he able to pay them folks their $1 million payment, because I'm sure $100 million he might have to pay them have to pay them $1 million a month or something like that. You never know. $1 million a year. Stephen Brown said that I'm glad you're about your fact-based videos, because Straight Vlog is bound to do a video stating that Trey and Aria graduated high school but got in a fight and robbed their Makitas. Oh my God, these vlogs be out here capping like that. You know what? A lot of these vlogs, I don't even look. I don't see it because I can't even look at some of the energy on it. You could tell it's just bad. I can't even look at a lot of this stuff. You know, from the titles of some of it, that if you listen to it, it's gonna make your head hurt. And yesterday they called himself had some YNs in San Francisco trying to play. You know, I was wondering why, because Big 30, and like I said, I've never really known for Big Homie G. Like I said, maybe I had not been paying any attention to really being any beefs. Okay. Um, but when you start seeing Big Jook around them, you have to wonder what's going on. Okay. You have to wonder what's going on, because you don't see him around. I'm not saying he don't be around them, but you don't really see him around those young dudes like that. And when you do see him around him, he don't have a camera on unless there is some type of agenda. Okay. So then that means that there would be something to watch. This, is something to watch. Yeah, you wouldn't know because it was too deep. I could tell you why Big Homie G have a problem with paper route. Why he got a problem with paper route all of a sudden? Because he had pulled up on Grove Hero last year, a few months back. What's going on now? I'm telling you, when I saw him, when I saw Big Jook, when Big Homie G them need to go ahead and sit down and make their money. Okay. But why he got a problem? Steven says, if I was Daddy-O, I'd sign J90 and Blockboy JB. Pre is killing it and won't be slowing down anytime soon. Right. And also go support Shatana. A lot of people forget about Shatana, but Shatana is blazing. He's a hot artist. So make sure everybody go and listen to his stuff and support him. He is a pre-artist too. It's one of the last artists that Young Dolph has signed. I want to say that Young Dolph signed Shatana in May of 2021. So make sure y'all go and support him. J90 is a hard artist, yeah. I think what J90 is gonna he's going to rest in peace, Young Dog says BEO Lil Kenny, whose Stupid Duke best friend is really close with Fizzle. They got songs and all, but they don't like them and think Paper Route clicking up with BEO Lil Kenny and Duke because Kenny YMM too. Oh wow. I think he need to stay out of they need to stay out of this stuff. And Big Jook ought to be ashamed of himself. You don't see him around them dudes unless he is instigating something. You would think they would have learned by now. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Don't get me started on him on these old dudes trying to instigate these young dudes. Cause see, I know Pre doing good. And anytime Pre start flossing, a lot of them start getting mad. They claim they're making money. Why don't they let them dudes be great? If I tell you about Bag, y'all wouldn't believe it. He been saying he trying to get some whacked. He was with Juke. It's crazy. Like I be thinking they ain't learned from Dolph'S. Moneybag Yo said he trying to get something whacked. I don't know what Moneybag Yo on, but he gonna be in jail. Cause like I said, he ain't passed the smell test. He trying to get some whack. I told y'all, I believe Moneybag Yo was in on Dolph's murder. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Okay. When that Rico comes down, nobody will claim CMG. Tamara said it best. Those artists are already trying to distance themselves by starting their own labels. Yeah. I think Big Homie G and them need to stay away from that. If they're not involved, they don't need to get involved because it ain't gonna be sweet. It ain't gonna be sweet. Why do you think Moneybag Yo was in on the murder? I just believe it. Cypress TV. I just believe that he was in on it. I believe that all him and Gotti and Juke was in on it, and they placed themselves in Miami at his. I just think all of them being together was convenient. They got themselves out of Memphis, and this is just my. I'll say this is just my opinion. I'll say allegedly, because these people be getting they be getting sensitive, and Black Youngster was left behind to oversee everything, and they're throwing him up under the bus because he could be placed in Memphis. I think at this point, Black Youngster knows that the plan was to protect Moneybag Yo and get themselves out, and anybody go down. It's hold on, you guys. Hello, huh? On live. Mm-mm. Okay, you guys. Um, I am back. Um, let's see. Cypress TV said Gotti had nothing to do with that. Well, Cypress TV, I mean, it's quite a few people that feel like Gotti didn't have anything to do with it, but it's a lot of people that think that he did. What makes you think he didn't have anything to do with it? I mean, I would be interested in knowing why you think he didn't. Why you think Young Dolph own people was in on his murder? I don't believe that Young Dolph's own people was in on his murder. Cypress TV, I don't. I don't think that his own people was in on it. Um I think it's a good conspiracy there. You know, it makes for a good conspiracy to say that, but I don't think that Young Dolph's people was in on it. Especially not any of his close people. Now to say that maybe an acquaintance that saw him around that area that was not in his inner circle and may have dropped his location, that would be different. But I don't believe any of his close people was in on it. Um, but me personally, I mean, I was told that he was followed, and I kind of believe that. That's why I kind of stick with that until further notice. Okay. Um, hey, everybody has a right to think whatever they want to think, but I don't believe that Young Dolph's um yeah, I don't think that any of his people, okay, was in on it. I don't believe any of his people was in on it. Do I believe that Yo Gotti was in on it? I do. I just do. And it has nothing to do with me hating Yo Gotti. I don't hate Yo Gotti. I don't know Yo Gotti to hate him. I don't hate Juke. I don't hate Moneybag, and I don't hate Black Youngster. I hate what they have done. I mean, I just have to call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? And I'll put allegedly into the atmosphere at this point because they have not been indicted at this point. But I'm normally not far off. Okay. And I don't think I'm off at all. I'm gonna be real about it. But I let everybody have their own opinion. Um, but I don't think that I'm off at all. I don't hate them. I just hate what has happened. And what Big Juke needs to do is he needs to stay away from if Big Homie G and Big 30 and them ain't involved in this, he needs to stay away from them. Big 30 needs to have a seat because that brother that just don't know he on thin ice. He gonna be going. He better be careful. Rest in peace, Young Doll says these Yo Gotti fans be killing me. What Frank say? I'm real. You fake. Only way that can happen like that is your circle, your close circle have to line you up. Pay attention, yeah. Well, no, Cypress Hill, that's not true. That's not true. And the reason why I say that is because Young Dolph was in Memphis and they knew that he was in Memphis. Young Dolph and them was going to do a turkey drive. So they knew that he would be in the vicinity. They already knew that he hung around Castelia because that's where he grew up at when he was in Memphis. He would always make trips over to Castelia. So it would not have been hard, first of all, I do believe that he was followed, but even if they paid somebody to drop his location, I mean, it wouldn't have been hard to do that. An acquaintance because he had camouflage cars and things of that nature. So, I mean, I guess a person can innocently say something. Hey man, you see Young Dolph over in this area? Here go our number. Hit me up. Here go $100. They see him. Oh yeah, he riding around. We see them camouflage cars if it happened like that. But like I said, I was told that he was followed, and I believe that until further notice. Okay. Okay. Y'all, what's going on? Yeah, Kenny, money's tape is hard. I'll be missing some of the comments. You guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. Um, let's see. I'm gonna stay on a few more minutes because I gotta get out of here and go to. Mr. 901 came on out the bushes. Okay. Well, I said he might be around them. Okay. But let's just be real, Mr. 901. Mr. 901 likes to come in on my. He never come. I've never seen him come in the chat. He always wait until after the videos is over. But I ain't mad at Mr. 901. We always go head up. Okay, Mr. 901. Let's just be real about it. We already know that Big Juke don't really hang around those little dudes until he's trying to instigate something. Let's just be real about it now, Mr. 901. Come on. I didn't say he wasn't around them sometimes, but he you don't ever see Big Juke, and he posts everybody. How often do you see Big Juke posting Moneybag Yo artist on his channel? Not very often. You see him posting Glorilla. You didn't see him posting Lil Migos until Lil Migos was into it with Summer Pre. Now, when Lil Migos is into it with Pre, you'll start seeing Big Juke posting some of his videos and shit on his page. He starts to give them attention. Okay? When they are in some beef, he needs to sit his ass down and stop instigating this shit. Okay? Okay? I never said that they paid you to comment on a Instagram channel. And I am important. You talking about me? I am very important. You over here. If they didn't send you, you choose to be over here yourself so that you make me important. I never said that. You said it. Your presence being here. Okay, Mr. 901, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. If you want to do it, let's do it. It ain't but 70 some people on this chat, and you choose to be in here. So I am very important. Okay. Hell, I don't see how somebody gonna come up here getting mad because I said Juke need to stop instigating this shit. He is instigating it. Even Stevie Wonder can see that. Hell, Juke, people that's in their 40s, okay, can see absolutely what's going on. Stop instigating this shit and trying to reward bad behavior. And rewarding bad behavior could be showing them attention, the attention that he know that they desperately want. Okay, when they beefing, instead of saying, "No, nah, bro, we can't do that now. No, we ain't get ready to get down like that." Okay, we see it. We see it. Hell, if that ain't being disrespectful to him and talking, I never said that they hired you to be over here. Hell, I feel like you think I'm important. You choose to be over here on your own because I ain't put no, I don't force you to be over here. Okay. think Mr. 901 is Big Stepper. I'm telling you. I just do. I had not said it, but I think Mr. 901 is Big Stepper. Okay. I think that's who Mr. 901 is, Big Stepper. And I've been thinking it for a long time, Mr. 901, but I just been letting you have it. Mr. 901, why in the world are you coming over starting shit? Right. I believe Mr. 901 is Big Stepper. What he needs to be trying to do is tell Juke to stop instigating this shit. Because that's what's going on. I've never seen Big Homie G. And I don't follow Big Homie G like that, but I hadn't seen him in no mess other than, he did a feature with Straight Drop right after Dolph was killed, but I'm sure Moneybag Yo told him to do that. They paid him. Yeah, I know Mr. 901 is Big Stepper. Hell, he gonna say, do I think I'm that important? And every time I do a video as it pertains to CMG, he be the first one to comment on it. So Big Stepper, we see you. Tell Big Juke to stop instigating. Okay? That's right, Miss Diane. And Big Stepper, make sure you hit that like button. That's right. How do they take up for another dude that's not right? We know that what they had did to Young Dolph is not right. You even hear people trying to take up for Straight Drop and Cornelius them. They know what Straight Drop and Cornelius and them did was dead wrong. But what I've said in the very beginning, that they should not be the ones to take the fall by themselves. Even Black Youngster shouldn't take the fall by himself if he was involved. Because we know that Black Youngster did not necessarily have, in the beginning, the beef was not originated with Black Youngster and Young Dolph. Okay. Black Youngster was brought in as he tried to bring J90 in, okay, to keep that beef going, and Gotti had intended for it to get out of hand. Okay, it's something when people ignite a flame and then try to step back when it explodes. Okay, ignite a flame and try to step back when it explodes, because if you go to if you go and throw some gasoline on a stove. I'm gonna tell y'all what Gotti did as it relates to Black Youngster and Young Dolph. Okay, if you go and turn on a stove and throw gasoline on a stove, a gas stove, okay, and you got the eyes and stuff on the stove, going, and then you throw a match, you already know that stove gonna blow up. You're gonna step back for it to blow up. Okay, you already know it is. And so if you're a crazy person, you're gonna step back and look at it. And that's exactly what he did. He ignited a flame, he threw gasoline on it, and then when it started getting out of hand, he stepped back so that the smoke and stuff wouldn't get on him. But it was too late. Okay, it's too late because we already know. Okay, he got debris on him. He knew it was gonna get out of hand with Black Youngster and Dolph. He wanted it to. That's why he brought him in. But he didn't come out clean like he thought. Don't get me started. Y'all really be hating on Gotti. Drama Boy said it himself. I watched Gotti go from 100 million to a billion. We know he ain't got no damn 100. Well, he got the 100 million that he paying back. He ain't got no damn billion. If he had a billion, he wouldn't have been that damn concerned about Dolph. Billionaires don't be concerned about people that they feel is beneath them. Okay. He didn't have what he knew, what he claimed he had, and he knew young Dolph knew it, and he talked about it. And but that wasn't enough. It would never have been enough to take him out. Don't make me start now, because I try to keep it what they say copacetic. I be trying to. Okay. See, that's how I know that's big step with Mr. 901. Okay. I be trying to keep it calm, but if y'all come here and start coming at me, y'all know y'all gonna make me go at Gotti. Okay. Because I blame Gotti even more than I blame Black Youngster. And Big Juke ought to be ashamed of himself. He needs to go get saved because he's too much of a damn instigator. He needs to be in somebody's damn church. While they traveling around the world, Gotti traveling around the world trying to act like Beyonce and Jay-Z with Angela. They going to different countries and things of that nature. They need to go to Jerusalem, Israel, and take Juke ass down there to the Jerusalem River and get his ass baptized. Because he's a devil with all this instigation. Okay. Miss C, he borrowed that 100 million to pay dude that 6 million he was crying about that he had to pay back. Yep. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Okay, you guys. I'm sorry. I had to holler at a client right quick. Um, that's a threat. Hold on. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Let me go back up because I missed some comments. If you stay in Memphis or close by, watch your mouth in these comments. Are you threatening us? Don't come in my chat with no threats now, Mr. 901. You know, we don't do that. Once again, show me any video where God is talking. Mr. 901, don't come in here with no threats. I'm telling you, don't do it. It wouldn't be wise to do it. If you knew what was going on, you wouldn't want to put yourself in that line of fire. Okay, don't come in here with no threats, because the people in my chat can come into my chat and say whatever they want to say. Okay, as long as they're not disrespectful. The only person that has been disrespectful is you, and you were disrespectful to me. But absolutely 100%, 1000%. I don't take threats lightly. Don't do that. And I would advise you or anybody not to take threats lightly, because I don't. Okay. So don't come in my comments throwing out idle threats. And that goes for anybody. Okay, because this is a federal entity. So I would advise you to be wise about that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button. Okay. Make sure you guys hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Um Hey, Memphis Finest 901. Why would you threaten somebody over the internet? Right. Why would you send out a terrorist? When you threaten somebody over the internet, that's a terroristic threat. The FBI is automatically has to automatically get involved in situations like that. Daryl Brown, somebody gonna be out there from Snoop to Fruit. We'll never know who. If you see the pre-chain, just know that's given. I'm telling you. That's right, Mr. 901. In here starting shit. And make sure you hit that like button. Probably ain't even subscribed. You guys. Y'all, if y'all haven't hit the like button, make sure y'all hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, comment, and share. Okay. Ain't it, man? I'm hoping somebody will be out there. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. That's credible. 901, you need to hit the like button. Hey, Lee, Lethal. That's right. Put those dolphins in the chat. We definitely like to keep the spirit of Young Dolph around. We know that what happened to Young Dolph it was definitely a tragedy, right? So many young men are senselessly gone down. Young Dolph was not a threat to anybody, not a real threat, other than he might have been a threat to those who was jealous of him. They hated his success. Okay. And I can't understand how people can take somebody out and then feel like that they have the obligation or the right to live happily ever after. First of all, the laws of the earth is not going to allow that to happen. You have to reap what you sow. You have to reap what you sow, okay? And so Young Dolph is going to get justice, okay? He going to get justice. Folks sit on here every day like y'all know what's going on. And I know y'all don't, because if y'all did, y'all would check her too. If every time she cap on here. What I cap about by saying that Gotti was involved? Tell me what I cap about, Mr. 901. What I be capping about saying Gotti is involved? Because that has been your plight. You get mad every time I say something about Gotti. So am I? What are you saying, that I'm capping about Yo Gotti? I mean, it sounds like to me you capping about him. I can't understand unless you Yo Gotti. I can't understand why you on here. Okay, while you're on here defending, going in, making terroristic threats. Okay, about a man, and you claim, because you put in my chat, you put in my comments one time, because you know you be the first to comment on my videos when I talk about the Young Dolph situation. Okay, but you was the one that said you didn't know God in them. Okay, you said you didn't know it. Okay, all right, you said you didn't know it, but you'll get on here making terroristic threats. Okay, not unless another vlogger sent you. And every time I make a vlog about Young Dolph, you don't comment unless it is related to this Young Dolph situation, unless you was one of them little dudes that was out there. And I don't believe that you were. I believe either another obsessed ass vlogger sent you, or you Yo Gotti himself. Okay, because you going harder for Yo Gotti than Yo Gotti goes for himself. Every time I say Yo Gotti was involved, you say it's cap. Well, how would you know? Was it you? Okay. Was it you? Adima says, I saw Cedric the Entertainer wearing a Black Man Deserve to Grow Old t-shirt. He took a picture with Jeremy Pierre. Oh, wow. That was awesome. Okay. And let me just say this too. Unlike a lot of other people, YouTube don't pay my bills. So before I get on here and make up all kinds of lies to keep you entertained, okay, I won't say nothing. Okay. Because if I don't know, I'm gonna tell you, you know what, I sure don't know. But this is what I believe. Okay, when I don't know it. And I tell you, this is what I believe. But when I know it to come from a credible source, I'm gonna let you know, no, this is what it is. And that is the problem. Don't nobody come over and nobody that's got a chat with only 84 people in it to try and discredit them unless they are telling the truth. You don't try to discredit nobody that you ain't over on them other channels that's cap trying to discredit them because you know they lying. But you know I'm telling the truth. And so you come over here and try to discredit me. Okay? That's what you do. Young Dolph's case is not my bread and butter. And thus far, everything that I've said in the Young Dolph's case, even though people try to regurgitate it and act like they'll listen to me throw out hints, and then I give them the direction to go in because they know I know the sources for real. I don't say nothing. I don't get mad. I let people do what they do, but don't come into my chat and try and discredit me. Steal my information, go in the direction when in the direction you feel like I'm the path that I'm taking you down when I'm throwing out hints because you know I know, and then try and discredit me. But don't come over here with that because I'm beginning to think another vlogger has sent him somebody that's obsessed. And it's a lot, it's quite a few obsessed vloggers on this app. Okay. Okay. Mr. 901, don't get me started. Cause see, I feel like that I was, even though you come over here with your bullshit, I ain't even block you. But you're not gonna come into my chat and be disrespectful to me. That's where I draw the line at. No motherfucking sick ass, meth head ass vlogger, drunk ass motherfucker is gonna send they people over here to try to discredit me. Okay, or CMG. Because I think you's a damn fool if you got your ass over here in my chat and you sitting up talking about you don't know CMG. Because see, I know, I read all the comments that you post. I see them. I don't know him. I'm just somebody that's trolling. I don't really know him like that, but you seem to take it personal. So that means you got a goddamn mental illness. Okay? Now, I feel like people with mental illnesses should have the same rights or whatever. But my damn chat ain't no psych ward. Okay? My damn chat ain't no psych ward. I don't understand why some of these damn men think they could bring their ass in my chat and be disrespectful to the women. Like I said, it goes back to that pink panty shit. Okay? They feel like they can come up in here and threaten the women and threaten me. And they a bunch of damn men, and some of it be some bitches, with these fake ass accounts too. Lord, don't let the South Memphis come up out of me, okay? But they feel like they getting just as much dick as us, as any woman. I can disrespect her. I get dick too. I's a woman in my alter ego. Okay. Okay. All right. But let me tell you something. I'm still a woman. Okay. And women in this chat gonna be respected. I don't care who think they're a woman. I'm a woman. I'm soft. I smell like cotton candy. I ain't got no problems with people wanting to switch over to being a woman. But we the original women gonna be respected. Okay. The ones that was born with a damn vajayjay gonna be respected up in here. Okay. We the original ones. We ain't had no dick chopped off. Okay, because they say they chop it off and shove it up to make it of a JJ. We was born with one. We gonna be respected. Ain't no man gonna come in here threatening us. Okay. Like I said, some of these men get mad because they get to think about how soft some of these women is. Okay. We get to talking about how we smell good and the perfume and the heels and stuff. That alone making some of these men hate on us. I won't. I'll go over there and threaten them. Okay. I guess I got to stop talking about my good bubble baths that I take. I took one this morning, enjoyed myself, splashing all in the damn water in my good smelling cotton candy bubble bath. It'll make one of these niggas want to pop you. Okay. God in them sitting listening to this. That's making them mad as hell. Go over there and get her. I ain't got a damn 80 folks on my live. You got folks that's got 2,000 and 3,000, but a lot of them bought too. They want to come at the one where she over there talk about, cause see, I done heard stories now. Don't get me mad, cause I will talk my shit. But God created the original woman, okay? And we the originals, and we gonna be respected. Okay? We're gonna be respected. We're not gonna have no men coming in here disrespecting no women. I don't care what they think they is and they alter ego. We still the original women. Okay. Woo, child. I done told them. That's right. I get to talking about God and them be looking at this. Okay. They get mad. I mean, Gotti I guess he got enough money. I mean, he pimping Glorilla. He can go buy him some damn cotton candy, bubble bath, and perfume and shit. And I get that product. Okay. And splashing water like me. I was splashing all in the water. It was all on the floor this damn morning in my jacuzzi tub. And he could do the same thing. He already wearing his pink shirts and shorts because we see him in it. Okay. Now go on now before you get me started. Okay, because y'all gonna get me started. Oh, I gotta calm myself down. Whew, child. I know that's right, Miss Diane. Shoot. Because when it's all said and done, Big Jook is instigating something. Okay. Hell, you don't never see Big Jook on camera around Big Homie G and them. He started putting the camera on him when he called himself meddling with Pre. His old ass jealous of them damn young ass boys. Them young men, Key Glock and them. He jealous of them with his old ass. He ought to sit his ass down somewhere. He don't want to go do that. He don't want to stretch out and do no more damn time, though. We know that. That's the reason why he started instigating it with Big Homie G and all them. Big Homie G and them better sit their asses down. Because if it's like I do believe that it's like they damn CEO already gonna have to go stretch out and do some damn time. Okay? They CEO and his damn CEO. Don't get me started. Okay. Oh God, Lord, I sure thank you for calming me down. I'm from South Memphis too. I still love driving through South Memphis. That's where I grew up at. These folks get on here talk about people scared to be outside. Ain't nobody scared to be outside. But you would think these people would have more sense, okay, than to be, talking about killing somebody for somebody else. I mean, you would think these folks would have more sense than that, the way these people going down, these young dudes going down. And I'm telling you, they going to jail for life. Now they get ready to start going up to the chair. They're going to get the electric chair. I'm sure they let God and juke them, tell them, man, we ain't gonna get the electric chair. I mean, straight drop. What they did to straight drop ought to teach anybody a lesson here. People can say what they want to about black youngster, but I don't believe. Okay, hey Danielle, I don't believe that it's no play. I don't. They crossed him out too. They crossing him out. They just know black youngster is a hot wire. Okay. Well, I'm trying to read my damn comments. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. That's Big Stepper ass. I'm telling you, that's him. That ain't nobody but Big Stepper. I be reading Mr. 901 comments. That's Big Stepper. Okay. Well, you didn't do a good job at raising them. You ought to, if you 32 years old, Mr. 901, you ought to be trying to tell these young dudes, you ought to be trying to say their damn lives. Because your ass ain't no spring chicken. And Big Stepper, remember Big Stepper said he was 32 years old, y'all. Remember that? Big Stepper claimed that he was 32 years old. So we know that's you, Big Stepper. I've been telling y'all that's who it is. Big Stepper, remember Stepper said he was 32 years old. Monica said, I wonder if they're going to release that youngster video when he started telling on everybody. These folks will get on here and get mad because I don't follow the scripts. They'll be happy if I was on here saying, young Dolph was kidnapped and killed, and then taken and laid in the cookie shop. They'll like me better, okay, if I was saying that. Okay? They'll like me better if I was saying that. But because I ain't on here talking about, because I ain't on here talking about, young Dolph was kidnapped, killed. They took him and laid him at the cookie shop and then shot out the windows. They get mad at me because they know I know better. They know damn well that young Dolph walked into the damn cookie shop and they got video of it. That's right. Big Stepper. I know you's a hacker. Big Stepper is a hacker. And I know the damn sector you came from. I would drop the link, but I'm scared to drop the link because, once they get the link, they hacks. We know you ain't from South Memphis talking like that. He let that come out. It was nice talking to you guys. That ain't how dudes from South Memphis talk. I grew up. I grew up in South Memphis. I know that's not how they talk from South Memphis. Hell, I mean, I forced myself because I'm a businesswoman to talk a certain way. But damn it, I grew up in South Memphis. I know the lingo. Mr. 901 says, I would like for you to stop acting like Dolph was a saint. Mr. 901, oh, please. He forgot and gave it away at the end. I know the lingo. That's not how people from South Memphis talk. You know what, Mr. 901, nobody is a saint. But regardless to whether he was a saint or not, uh, hold on, Mr. 901, before you get back on the road, before you go back into your computer job, I know you was on break. I need to ask you something. Do you think what that young Dolph deserved what they did to him? Do you think that what they did to young Dolph was right? That's what I want to know. Mr. 901, do you think that what they did to young Dolph was right? Okay. I want to hear what you got to say before you go back into your, I know you was on break. Before you go back into your computer tech job, do you think what they did to young Dolph was right? Mr. 901, do you think that what they did to young Dolph was right? I want you to answer that question. Oh, he ain't gonna answer that question. So, I mean, when you don't answer a question, you basically still give the answer. So he think that what happened to him, he think that it was right. That's what he think. He think that it was right, and he wrong as hell. So you gonna try to get in here defending Gotti, and young Dolph was heinously gunned down. You trying to act like you got some right in you. You ain't got no right in you. It ain't nothing right about what they did to him. But you will come up in here defending Gotti. Little Miss Muffin said he gonna get his hair twisted, Miss T. Oh my God. D Cat Daddy said that's why Dolph's case is going to be a RICO, racketeering, influence, and corruption organization. I'm telling you, Dolph's case is a mirror to FBG Duck's case, except for Dolph's case is going to be a little bigger. When I say bigger, I'm talking about as far as the people that was involved. And the police need to. Hmm. If a person think what happened to Dolph, then they meant to right. Um, Mr. 901 Gotti better keep 100 polices with him. That's all I'm gonna say. And he do. When he in Memphis, he do. He have the whole damn police precinct to come um out and surround them, and his as well as his security. Dolph knew the rules morally. It was wrong, but in the streets. Hell, ain't this how all they ass move around 1,000 police? Yeah, but hell, the nerve to sit up and talk about somebody being police, and when they move, everybody know how God in them get down. Why would you play with them? How they get down, Mister 901? Tell me how they get down. How God in them get down? Tell me how they get down. Why would who play with them, Mister 901? Why would who play with them? Who are you talking about? Why would who play with God in them? Who are you talking about? So do you believe that what happened to him? So basically you are admitting, you just said Gotti was not involved. So you just implicated Gotti yourself, Mr. 901. You just implicated Gotti. You just implicated the man that you said was not involved. You just implicated him. You said, why would Dolph play with them? And they know, and he know how they get down. So you basically just implicated God. You said, so what you did was you contradicted yourself. So what you're saying is you basically knew that they did this to him. Okay. He said Dolph did what Gotti did to get his name bigger. What do you mean Dolph did what Gotti did to get his name bigger? What he do? When you start saying somebody did something, you need to say what it was that they did. I'm not a mind reader, so that I'll know how to respond to you. I like for people to say what it is that they mean and not skip words. I don't like games like that. So what did Dolph do to Gotti to get his name bigger? You got that right, cinematic Ken. He sure know. Monica J says two failed attempts on Dolph's life. Absolutely. What did Dolph do? Mr. 901. You said Dolph did what Gotti did to get his name big. What'd he do? I want to know what he did. Daryl says he basically saying Dolph did Gotti to get his name bigger, as in like Gotti did coming up dissing 3 6 Mafia. Oh, okay. He started dissing. Okay. No, I don't believe that. I believe that it was just like young Dolph said, that Gotti started doing things to him behind the scene, Mr. 901. Now let's just be honest, Mr. 901. I don't know if you're a Memphian or not, because you don't sound like a Memphian. But let me just say this, Mr. 901. Everybody around Memphis know that when Gotti had got mad at Dolph, okay, Gotti started calling like the DJs and stuff, telling them he started trying to blackball Dolph. And the reason they was frustrated with Young Dolph was because Young Dolph he was banking, he had money, and even though they was playing the DJs to not play him, Young Dolph had enough money to counter offer that. Okay, he tried to blackball him. He was doing stuff to him behind the scene. Okay, let's just be real about it. Gotti and Dolph never should have, whatever. I'm telling y'all, just go back and look who was with Gucci when he started to diss Gotti. See, what Young Dolph and Yo Gotti never should have got off of wax or whatever they call it. It never should have. Okay. If they was gonna dislike each other, they should have been making money off of it and dissing each other. As I said before, rappers been dissing each other and making money. They do it for record sales, okay? But when you start shooting at somebody, trying to kill somebody, you have gone too far. That's evil and sadistic, okay? It's evil and sadistic. It never should have happened. There is nothing that anybody could ever tell me that would justify what happened to Young Dolph. All Young Dolph was doing was walking into a cookie shop. A person can say, just like you just said, you can say whatever you want to say. A person can say whatever they want to say. Okay. That is not a threat to your life. Unless somebody pointing a gun at you and saying, I'm going to kill you. Now that's a threat to your life. Okay. All Young Dolph was doing was walking into a cookie shop and they killed that boy. Okay. They had been planning to kill him. You know, they had been planning it. And they had made several attempts. There is nothing right about what they did. Miss 901 said, go listen to What's Popping by Dolph. That was his first attempt at trying to get Gotti to respond. Okay. Okay, so what I'm saying, Mr. 901, is if he did it, so what? So what if he did dissing? Just because you diss somebody don't give you the right to kill somebody. They asked me what the difference between you and the rest of these niggas. I ain't shit like the rest of these niggas. Um, Mr. 901 must be mad because Dolph didn't sign him. Mr. 901, are you a rapper? Are you an aspiring rapper? Hitty in the game done fucked all the other shit you talking 901. And the devil still won't let him rest in peace. God has a plan for the devils that think that it's cool to take a man from his family and friends. I could never respect the other side. Not a rapper, my boy. I make good money driving these white people's products around. Mm, okay, Mr. 901. Um, you know, oh Lord, Monica. Mm. Oh, like that. And he said what he said, they steal some 304s. The first song got it address brought on was in 2016. Mr. 901, you trying to act like you don't know Gotti was doing stuff to Young Dolph behind the scene. Okay. You trying to act like you don't know that. He's a chauffeur for the badass kids. Mr. 901 2013 be exact goofy ass nigga. A real deal. Lee says Stepper ain't no rapper. He's a hacker. I know the sector that Stepper came from too. Stepper wrong. He used to come up here on my that sector sent him over here to mess with me. They send their hackers out to mess with certain people, but it ain't gonna work out for him in the end though. Monica J says, "Oh, and at IRS, y'all need to make sure he paying taxes on his illegally made money. Food driving the damn yellow bus." Yeah. So you need to take them big ass glasses off. Don't talk about her, Mr. 901. That's disrespectful. Her glasses look nice. Um, it could be Van. That's Big Stepper. I'm telling y'all, this Big Stepper. Y'all know Big Stepper gets irate when he get mad. When we talking about Gotti and we won't let up off Gotti. Have y'all ever noticed when we won't let up off Gotti, Big Stepper he get madder and madder and madder and madder. One of his favorite sayings was, "Young Dolph wasn't no saint." He said he was 32 years old. I remember that. I mean, it's just too many similarities. Yeah, Dolph was very handsome. Real deal Lee says step or tucking it back. Oh Lord. Mr. 901, I'm telling you now, don't come here threatening people. I done told you once. And you don't know anything about Monica. Monica is very successful. You don't know nothing about her. Hold on. Okay, I put him in timeout because I told him not to threaten nobody. He did it. And he's consistently being disrespectful to women. The next time I'm gonna block him. All right, you guys. We've been on here almost 2 hours. I enjoy being on here with y'all. Yeah, I put 901 in timeout since he don't know how to stop threatening folks. I told him to stop doing that and not to be disrespectful to the ladies in here. I don't let men come in here and be disrespectful to the ladies. Not in this chat. Not in here. You can't be. Monica said, my folks pulling up and we ain't missing. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh. Oh, we done put Stepper in timeout. He done had, I tell you, he done had so many pages. He just constantly make page to page to page to page. But he aggressive on this page. He have a different personality on different pages, child. He different. He more aggressive on this page. Yep, he more aggressive. He said Tim want to have a word or two. You see, Mr. 901 is a defeated foe when he began to lash out and be disrespectful. Right. I told him not to come in here being disrespectful to the ladies because even with him coming in here, he got aggressive with me. And we already know you're not from out of South Memphis, okay? Because the dudes out of South Memphis don't talk like that, okay? So you was busted on that. And I still let you stay in here, even though you came in here trying to tell me what I didn't know and all of that. I didn't even block you on that because I knew you didn't know what you was talking about. But you start coming in here making idle threats. I don't like that. It's just something about when people make threats that to me or to other people, that just kind of set me off. Okay, don't do that. That's not cool. Don't do that. You 32 years old. You need to control yourself, big stepper. Okay, You're gonna have to control yourself, especially to be making threats at women. Men don't do that. When they supposed to be men, they don't make idle threats at women. Period. Okay. Gotti did. I was looking at Gotti when he don't post up videos no more. But I was looking at when he was doing that challenge, and he was rapping on that beat. Everybody talking about they sliding, but ain't nobody dying. I remember when they was making. I was looking at that video that they put up, and he looked at the guy that was in there with him, and they looked at each other and started laughing. That was around the time that young Dolph was killed. Everybody talking about they sliding, but ain't nobody dying. And that was only because he didn't give a care about those little dudes in the hood that they be using. Okay. Because he already know what it was, and he wrong as hell, and that's what pisses me off. And these little dudes gonna have to open their eyes. Big homie G need to tell, because I've never known a big homie G, not unless he's just real quiet with it, to be involved in no mess. He need to keep Big Jook away from around him, because Big Jook be loving it when they beefing. So we already know when they beefing with Pre, because that's when Big Jook goes up in there with his cell phones and shit and start putting them on their page, just like when Lil Migos was into it and beefing. He started putting Lil Migos up on his page. Okay, he started showing them attention so that he could push them out even further with this stuff. They need to be ashamed of themselves. Okay, he ought to be ashamed of himself. Lord. Oh, okay. Let me see something. He can Mr. 901, don't come back up in here with that same energy. I just put him in timeout again. He came back up in here with that same energy, okay? He came back up here with that same energy. I put his ass back in timeout. Go right on back in timeout, Big Stepper, because you came up in here with that same energy. You're gonna get blocked. So I mean, you ain't got enough money to play with me. He's consistently that could be you making threats at women, okay? And I don't play about that. I don't play about men making threats at women. Stepper need to go on back over there to that sector he came from. Okay. Stepper, you still playing with me, boy? I'm telling you, this ain't what you want. That ninja came right back with this. I'm telling you, he came back with the same shit. Can't control himself. Okay, can't control himself. All right, y'all. I gotta get off here. Uh, we did 2 hours. I think this was a good live, but we always have good lives, though. We always do. We always have fun on our lives. Y'all know we're gonna get the craziest to come in, but we always have fun on our lives. He need to sit his $5 ass down before I make change. Y'all make sure if y'all haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I think we'll do another live tonight when I get home. I gotta be out for a few hours. I gotta go way. Oh, I gotta go way out to Jackson, Tennessee. Lord have mercy. The drive alone makes my head hurt. Lord have mercy. Anyways, you guys, let me get off here so I can hit the road, Jack. And I appreciate you guys for getting on. And I appreciate you guys for getting on. I sincerely do. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I'll be back on tonight. Since Mr. 901 be getting mad when we talk about Young Dolph, we're gonna get back on tonight. Talk about Young Dolph. How about that? We'll get back on tonight and talk about him, but I gotta run. I love you guys. I'll talk with you later.